Welcome to my tech talk. Behind me we have one of the 76 new electric buses to Oslo. And I want to show you around the bus what we have of safety equipment, what is under the hatches, and also a little bit inside of the bus. As you can see, the design of this bus is familiar with the rest of the MAN family. If you look at the front, you can see the lion that is from the bussing time back for 30-40 years ago. One thing that I can see on this bus, if you compare it to the other buses that go in Oslo, you have more area in the front that is black. And this is something that I find very attractive. It looks nice, and you can see the MAN design is better looking, and if you cover it with red paint. We have mentioned this before, but we like the front lamp. You can see the MAN logo in the front, and you have the LED lights, and you also have the chrome line in the front that make the bus looks a little bit more exclusive. There is a lot of technology and safety features on this bus. You have camera in the front, you have camera on the side, you have camera in the back, and also the mirrors are digitals. Inside the front of this bus, you also have safety equipment. There's made a stronger front. You have the safety for the driver that's follow the regulation ECE R29. So this is one of the most safe buses a bus driver can drive in Oslo today. This bus is equipped with 4 sets of double doors. You have 1 double swing doors, and then you have sliding doors on the rest of the bus. The entrance is wide, and you have also 2 ramps, electric ramps on this bus. You have on the second and the third door. This bus is equipped with charging points on both sides of the bus. It's only the plug-in charger on this one. It's not pantograph, but still it's very easy for the driver. You only have to open this one, take off the plastic cups and plug in the charger. I want to show you the battery, and I'm not talking about the big batteries that is driving the bus, but the small battery that you need to start the bus. Here you have 2 batteries that is 12 volts. This makes 24 volts. You also have the NATO connection and the main switch. And on this one, you have the batteries behind the articulated part. On the 12 meter, you have it in front, just under the driver. And now I want to show you the engine. So let's see, or not see. This is where the engine was in the past. Now you have the engine out in the hub on the drive axle. You have 2 of them. The rest of the area here you can use to have the electronic equipment, and you can have the air pump and different high pressure systems. And also you have the DAFO fire protection. So if something goes wrong, it will delay a fire in the bus or the batteries. Even if this bus don't have a combustion engine, you still have a cooling and heating system. So here you have 2 tanks where you can check if you have not enough liquid on it. And to keep the range of the bus, you need to heat the batteries in wintertime, and in summertime you have to cool them down. Welcome on board in this bus. Here you have 5 seats in the back, and you have 42 seats in this bus, and that's something that you barely could see in the buses in Oslo before. So now you have used all the space to have seats, to have place for the trolley or the wheelchair. So this is a really good configuration of the bus. You also have USB-A and USB-C plugs here. You can charge your phone. You have enough stop buttons all the way through the bus. You have possibility to hold your hands. You have at least 7 screens in this bus. And look at this space for the wheelchair or the trolley. This is much bigger than what you can see in the regulation for the buses. And you also have the possibility to stand in the articulated part of the bus. Here you have soft fabric, so you can easily stand like this, and you can use all the space of the bus. And another thing I could see in this bus, that you have a lot of seats in the right direction. In a lot of buses we have seen before, you have a lot of sitting groups. Here you have a lot of seats that are facing straight forward, and you don't have to put your feet in the lap of your neighbor. There is one thing I don't like in this bus. That is the big box you have here, and I don't know what it is, because you have the engine out in the axles. So maybe there is some equipment for the technology or the batteries or something like that. But instead of using this for a double seat, they have a rack here you can put your luggage on. But one thing I really like on this bus is the green color you have here. And you can easily see it when you are outside in the dark. You can see it on distance that this is an MAN bus coming here. And you know that the green area is where you can enter or exit the bus. In the regulation you have to have 2 children's seats for the small children. Here you have also 2 of them, but they are together. So I wish they could put it in different places in the bus. And the clever thing with this is that it's a flap and you have the seat belt and it's very fast to connect. When I was walking through the bus, I could see that this area also could have a double seat if you want. You can also see that it's LED light, so it's using less energy than the old type. Or there's a lot of cool designs, and you can see it in the roof over the driver that you have this airplane style in the roof with the lights on. This was my tech talk, and I really love this bus. I really like to drive it, so I have still a couple of hours before I have to leave this area, so I want to drive it more.
Thank you so much for watching the video here today. And if you like what you see, please click down here. The button is called subscribe, and then you will see all the future videos from us here in Bussmagasinet. Until next time, drive safely and have a great day.